I got cut off again. But here's the main point. With paintings like these of beds, you can use the is of artistic identification to say this paint is a pillow or this paint is a headboard. And same with Van Gogh's, or you can say, this red paint here, that is a blanket. And you can even do it with Robert Rauschenberg's bed. So even though this is a pillow in the sense of the is of predication, where I'm saying, well, look, this bit here has the property of being a pillow. It is a pillow. I can also use the is of artistic identification and say, yes, this pillow not only is a pillow in the sense of predication, but it is a pillow in the sense of the is of artistic identification. Just like I can say, yeah, this red paint here is red paint in the sense of the is of predication, but it also is a blanket in the sense of artistic identification. Same thing with Klaus Oldenburg's bed here. I can say, yep, this bed is a bed, using the is of artistic identification. But if I go to say this rando bed from the designer catalog I found online, I can say this is a pillow using the is of predication, saying, yeah, this piece of cloth has the property of being a pillow. I can say, yeah, this footboard is a footboard using the is of predication, but I cannot use the is of artistic identification. I can't say this is a pillow in the sense of the is of artistic identification. So that's why this thing just does not count as art, because it's not true that I can use the is of artistic identification to describe it. Whereas this bed is art, because I can use the is of artistic identification to say that is a bed. And this bed is also art, because I can use the is of artistic identification to say this is a bed. In just the same way, I can use the artistic identification is to say, this is a bed. So we've got Danto's definition that it is a necessary and it seems sufficient condition for something being an artwork that some part of it can be picked out by a sentence that uses this is of artistic identification. Now, of course, you might see there's a big problem here. You want to say, well, yeah, but why is it that the is of artistic identification applies here, 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 but not here? Like, what determines whether the is of artistic identification applies? Well, that's the problem that Danto picks up in the last bit of his essay. So we'll see how that plays out in the next couple videos.